Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about a topic, the sales quotas and its different types. So basically this topic is comes under the sales and distribution management and sales transportation related subjects. And basically it's a subject from the marketing domain. So without wasting any times, we are going to discuss about this topic. Moving to the next slides. First, we understood what is the meaning of sales quota. So, a sales quota is a specific measurable performance target assigned to a salesperson, team, branch, or territory for a defined period. And it may be monthly, quarterly, or annually. And it translates broader sales budget and forecast into individual, actionable goal, and serving as a benchmark to direct effort and evaluate performance. Basically, if we understood the meaning, in each and every salesperson who are working under the sales roles, they have some of the criteria that the minimum numbers of products they have to sell on a minimum numbers of time periods based on it may be a monthly, it may be a quarterly, or it may be annually, which can be minimum as a number. We can call it as a what? Sales quota. A sales quota is a quantitative goal assigned to a sales unit for a specific period, which the unit is expected to achieve. Now understood what is the objective. So one by one discuss. The first one is the what? To provide clear direction and goal. It, it means it gives the salespeople specific measurable targets to work towards rather than expectations. Next is what? To control and direct selling efforts. Basically, it helps channels the sales force time, energy towards the company's priority, like what is the specific product or high potential territories is there. Okay. Then to evaluate sales performance by doing this kind of activities or the sales quota defining, we can identify the uh, objectivity standards against which individual and team performance can be measured and compared. To motivate the sales force, it means well set quotas will be especially when tied to incentives and encourage salespeople to strive for exceed target. ओके जितना आप ज़्यादा सेल करोगे उसी हिसाब से आपको बोनसेस मिलेगा, उसी हिसाब से आपको डिफरेंट वेजेस मिलेगा. All these things which makes motivate to a salesperson. Next is what? To aid in compensation planning. It means many incentives commission structures are directly linked to the quota achievement, which I already discussed right now. That the more numbers you are selling by an individual salesperson, based on that, the achievement will be happened by the salesperson by providing different kinds of wages, different kinds of uh, bonuses, all these things, just sales bonuses, so that it makes the people more benefited to the works and making quotas essential for the pay compensation. To support sales planning and forecasting, it means aggregated individuals or territory quotas help validate and refine the overall company sales budget and forecast. Then next, to identify training and support needs, it means consistent underachievement of quotas can highlight salespeople or territories needing additional training, resources, or support. So basically now we are understood what is their objectives and the definitions. Now moving to the types, that what are the types of sales quota is basically available in, basically is there. The first one is we are going to discuss about the sales volume quota. Means a target based on the quantity or value of sales a salesperson is expected to achieve within a given period. कितना सेल्स for what कितना numbers of product और कितना numbers of volume of the product सेल हो सकता है by per month, or if it's in a monetary value, then we can call it as what? 50,000 per month, 1 lakh per month, like that. The most commonly used type of quota is directly reflects the revenue generating performance and may be broken down further by product line or customer segment. Now let's take another example. A salesperson expected to sell 200 units of a product or generate $20,000 in revenue in a given month. So what's identified here? The numbers of units, the volume, and the amount as a revenue on a specific time period, that is called in a month. So we can call it as what? Sales volume quota. Like that, moving to the next quota is about financial quota, or we can say what? Profit quota. It means a target based on the profitability of sales made rather than just the volume or revenue, which is focusing on gross margin or net profit contributions. The features is like that it encourages salespeople to focus on profitable product or customers rather than simply maximizing volume, which helps prevent excessive discounting just to meet volume-based targets. It's useful when a company wants to shift focus from how much is sold to how profitable the sales are. In these two statements, there is a difference you can find that the focus is transformed from how much is sold is to how profitable the sales are. For example, if we can discuss, a salesperson is required to achieve a gross margin contribution of $8,000 in a quarter rather than just a revenue figure. So here we are priority given to the kinds of profit by making the sales happens or be considerable. Next is what? Activity quota, or we can what we call it a what? Task quota. Means a target based on specific sales related activities performed rather than direct sales outcome, which is useful for measuring efforts and process disciplines. Like that, what are the features? That the common activities includes number of customers call made, demonstration conducted, new lead generated, or client visits completed. It means it is more specifically related to the task you are involving in the particular part, in this particular quota. Like the आपको each and every day or each and every week for certain numbers of calls you have to make your client to make the sale of the goods, or it will be conducted by assigning the or by performing different kinds of activity. That what are the numbers of leads generated, how many numbers of minimum numbers of client you have to visit in each and every day or in each and every week. Okay, so especially useful for new sales people, long cycle sales, or missionary relationship building roles where direct sales results take time to materialize, and it helps ensure consistent effort even before revenue results are visible. For example, if we can discuss, a salesperson is expected to make 15 client visits and conduct 5 product demonstrations per week. As I discussed in this particular activity quota, it is completely activity oriented, that how many numbers of call you have made in a week or made in a day, that will be most minimum criteria will be defined by the company, which will be performed by the salespersons. How many numbers of leads you generated, how many numbers of people you have met, what is the numbers of client visit. So these activities are more prioritized in this particular task activities quota. Okay, so as the example is that a salesperson is expected to make 15 clients, which is minimum requirement, and conduct 5 product demonstration per week. It means minimum numbers of demonstration of 5 products should be happen by salespersons per week. Now moving to the next part or next type, we can call it what? Combination quota. From the word itself, if you can identify combination, it means it is the combination of numbers of different kinds of activity, like the target that blend two or more types of quota. For example, sales volume plus activity. Like that, if maybe it's a financial or activity. Okay, it's basically the combination of two quota. That's why you call it what? Combination quota. And it's provide a more balanced and comprehensive performance measure. What is the features like prevents over emphasis on a single dimensions. For example, only volume or ignoring profitability or efforts. Provides a more holistic view of a salesperson's overall contribution and work quality. Often used in modern sales organizations that want to balance short-term results with long-term relationship building and efficient effort. Let's discuss as an example that a salesperson's performance is evaluated based on combination of revenue generated, maybe taken an example like 60% of weight, number of new clients visit, it needs 20% of weight, and the profit margin achieved is 20% of weight. So this is the call, we can say that it's a combination quota where number of more than one quota is present, and by combining two quotas we are going to measure this performance. Maybe it's a sales volume activity and or financial activity. Okay. So today's in this video or today's in this content we have discussed about the sales quotas, their objectives, and the types available in the sales quota. So I hope you understood this topic, and in the coming section we will be discuss more about the particular topics on the different things related to your sales quota, sales territories, all these things. So hope you understood this video, and do like, share with your friends, and see you in the next video.